Hey, what's up? It's Abby here. So I decided to do, so basically a lot of the videos that I watch on YouTube are pretty much food based. Basically, one of my favorite YouTubers, Megan McCullum, does a video sometimes where she does a mukbang, and then she also does like a conspiracy theory, not really like a story time thing, but like conspiracy theory type thing. So that's what I'm doing today because I love conspiracy theories. Even though like I'm super paranoid, I love conspiracy theories and just like thinking about just like the crazy shit that like could have actually happened but didn't happen. So this one is more like a murder conspiracy theory thing kind of thing. First of all, what did I forgot about the food. I have Wendys. So I got a couple of things. So I have chicken nuggets. I have a burger, I believe this is. I cannot remember. Some papas fritas. I'm an idiot, sorry. And honey mustard. Okay. Not honey mustard. Why did I just say honey mustard like I eat honey mustard? I don't even eat honey mustard. But sweet and sour, because like I think that people that eat ranch with chicken nuggets are weird. And then barbecue sauce, that's literally disgusting. Why would you do that? I don't know why people do that. You should stop doing that right now and make the best decision in your life. Anyway, yeah, so I got something like, I didn't want to get like a lot of shit because, you know, I am about to go on do not microwave. No shit, Sherlock. I'm about to go on a bus back home for the weekend so I can work a bit because I'm a broke boy. So yeah. Okay, so basically today I'm doing conspiracy theory on, first of all, sorry about like if you hear like a sound in the background, like a fan kind of sound, because it's my fan in the background. And I don't feel like turning it off because I'm too lazy to get up. I love how they gave me one sweet and sour, like that's enough. Like what are they doing? I don't know. Okay guys, I also got strawberry lemonade because I fucking love Wendys strawberry lemonade. It's so good. First of all, they put a little bit too much shit at the bottom. That shit. But it's okay because I'll just add some water to it, you know, call it a day. More for me. So basically today I'm doing a conspiracy murder theory type thing on the Casey Anthony case thing that happened a while ago. So basically, Casey Anthony, hold up. I love nuggets so much. Yeah. So basically, Casey Anthony is the mother of Kaylee Anthony, who was murdered. I forget what year this was. So yeah, basically, she got off with murder because her daughter was found wrapped up in a trash bag, like maybe like a couple miles from their house in a forest. And so basically, Casey Anthony lived with her mom and her dad. And Casey, when her parents found out that she was pregnant, her mom offered to adopt Kaylee, and for some reason that pissed off Casey, and she was like, no, like this is my child, like I'm gonna take care of my child. But basically they kind of both ended up splitting, like, you know, the responsibility of having the child. And So because she lived in the house with her mom. So basically she took care of her granddaughter, and the mom took care of her daughter, kind of. It was like a party. Like she wasn't that young, honestly, but she was like a party animal type, and she had like no responsibility whatsoever and did not know how to take care of her child. And so her mom was taking care of Kaylee a lot. But at one point, when Casey finally moved out, her grandmother and grandfather were like, oh my gosh, like we really want to see Kaylee, and like they were really upset because they hadn't seen her for months on end. The grandmother was like, yo, like please, like we need to see Casey, we want to see her. And one night Casey went out to party or something like that, and she had also been taking care of a friend's home, like house sitting basically, and she had actually used her friend's checkbook and all this shit and stolen a lot of her information and literally went on a shopping spree. This bitch went on a whole shopping spree. They saw like the bank statements, and they thought it was kind of weird that she hadn't spent any money on like child products. And so this is when like the grandmother kind of got like worried, because she was like, oh shit, like why, like what's happening, like we haven't seen Kaylee in a while, like you don't have any records of like buying anything for her, like what the fuck is up? Yeah, so finally Casey breaks down and she's like, oh yeah, the nanny like kidnapped her, like the nanny kidnapped her, and like I don't know where she is, she's missing. Your child was missing for 3 months on end and you didn't decide to let anybody know, like you're a liar. But anyway, so basically one of the theories is that Casey would go out to party a lot, and when she would go out to party, she would slip the little girl some like Zans or shit in like water, or just like mix it in something so that she would go to sleep. But apparently some people think that she maybe overdosed the little girl too much, so like she like slipped into like a coma or some shit like that. And then eventually Casey and her boyfriend, who by the way, her boyfriend like did not want kids, and she was like in love with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend did not want kids whatsoever, like he like made that clear. And so apparently her and the boyfriend set out to kill the little girl. So when she was like since she was all drugged up, they were like, all right, let's take some chloroform, like they put it against her nose and like eventually taped her nose and her mouth to the point where the little girl suffocated. And then they went and like threw her body like somewhere or whatever. And then eventually I forget what this is called. It's a burger though, burger. What's in there? So it's just lettuce, tomato, pickles, and then Wendy's non-frozen beef patties. Apparently they found out that they actually went on a search for the kid after a while, because they were like, all right, she's missing, like we don't know what happened to her, like we need to find out what's up. So apparently Casey had gotten her car impounded by accident, and clearly by accident, but yeah, she got her car impounded. And so in the back of the trunk, like because it was the father's car, so the father went to go like, you know, pick it up or whatever. And they like, while approaching the car, they realized that like it smelled so bad, and they were like, oh shit, like this is scary, like all right, like, and they opened the trunk and they found like a garbage bag in there with like trash and like maggots and shit like all over it. So basically people think that she had actually just gotten some garbage, put it in the trunk, because the girl's body was in the trunk for a little while. So they think that Casey put garbage in the trunk to get rid of the smell of the little girl and her decomposing body, that had been sitting there days before she had gone to bury it. And then there's another theory that, which is like makes zero sense whatsoever. So first of all, there's a theory that the dad was in on it, the dad of Casey Anthony. And so people basically think that the dad was in on it. And I mean, no one really thinks this. This is what Casey basically said in her testimony and all this shit. So basically, Casey said that the daughter had drowned in the pool, right? And her daughter had drowned in the pool, and the father pretty much told her, okay, like, I'll take care of it. Like, first of all, the father is a retired police officer. All right, just remember that. So the dad was like, okay, I'll take care of it. And everyone was like, okay, so Casey, like, if this happened, like, why didn't you let anyone know sooner? Da 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 da. And she was like, oh, well, because my dad used to molest me as a child, and he used to make me keep that secret, so I'm used to keeping secrets. So yeah, she was like, yeah, the grandmother apparently, first of all, the grandmother is literally behind her daughter. Like, she's literally like, okay, like, I'm gonna follow along with my daughter, like, I don't care. Like, she said she doesn't want to lose two of her girls, like, at once. Like, bitch, this girl killed your granddaughter. And another thing to the story was that apparently the police had searched her computer, and remember when I said that she used chloroform on the little girl's nose to knock her out and put her into even deeper sleep after she gave her the Xanax. And so apparently on the computer, police saw that she had nuggies. But she had looked up chloroform and neck breaking on her laptop, which Casey had access to. And the grandmother went up on the fucking stand and said, oh, I was looking at chloroplast, and I think I accidentally clicked chloroform. So that's why that Google search is in our computer. What? We're not all that dumb. Like, come on. The theory about the dad being in on it was that after the little girl had drowned, he was like, all right, like, they're gonna take you to jail if you tell them that she drowned on your watch, da, 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 da. Which is so false, because plenty of children drown fucking every day, and their parents don't get fucking arrested like for it. Like, that doesn't even make sense. So yeah, so she was like afraid, so she kept the secret. And apparently the dad had taken care of it and all this nonsense. And I'm like, what? Like, that wouldn't even make sense, because first of all, this man is a retired police officer. I mean, like, police are controversial today, like, but like, I definitely don't think he would kill his granddaughter for no, like, first of all, there was no motive for him. Like, at least for Casey, like, there was multiple motives. Like, first of all, she was a mother early, and she was like a party mom, so like she didn't even want to watch the kid half the time. She'd always get jealous, like, of the grandma and the daughter's relationship, and her daughter's relationship. And then she wanted to be with her boyfriend so bad, and her boyfriend did not like children. Like, children was like a done deal. Like, he wasn't trying to be with that. Like, oh my god, guys, do you like my nails, by the way? I'm going for a Little Mermaid theme. But yeah, she had multiple motives. So why would the father also, like, all the information I just told you was the only thing that they had on the father. Like, they never said, like, oh, like, what he did exactly to take care of it or anything like that. So no one knows. I'm probably not gonna finish all this food because I'm already full. Alright guys, so in conclusion, that bitch killed her child. But anyway, I have a bus to catch, so I'm going to end the video right here. Thank you guys for watching so much. Let me know what you guys want to see. Like, comment, motherfucking subscribe. Okay. Alright, see y'all later.